move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it.
Hello everyone, and welcome to I Like to Move It, the podcast where we explore how the world keeps moving. I'm your host, Mr. R.
And I'm Alice. Today we take a journey into a world that stays mostly out of sight, but powers nearly everything we use, the mining industry. Today's conversation is inspired by the BDO Annual Mining Report 2026. Let's start with the big picture. Mining is at an inflection point. In 2025, demand for minerals used in clean energy, electrified transport, and data centers continue to surge.
We're talking about materials like lithium, copper, nickel, cobalt, and rare earth elements, the backbone of batteries, electric vehicles, smartphones, and wind turbines. The report notes that in 2024 alone, global demand for lithium jumped nearly 30%, while other battery metals grew 6 to 8%.
And geopolitical tensions also influenced markets. Gold, the classic safe haven, reached all-time highs, hitting over $4,345 per ounce in December 2025, a dramatic rise of more than 65% year-on-year.
So if you thought mining was old news, it's very much the engine of the future.
Africa is one of the most fascinating areas in the report. In 2024, the continent supplied 70% of the world's cobalt, 17% of global copper, and over 11% of lithium.
Cobalt is especially interesting. It's critical for EV batteries, and the Democratic Republic of Congo alone represents the largest share globally. African countries are working to move up the value chain, meaning not just extract minerals, but refine and process them locally.
But the report also notes challenges. Exploration investment in Africa has dropped from 16.6% of global spend in 2012 to just 10.4% in 2024. And many new projects face delays. 64% of pre-production mining projects globally experience postponements due to permitting, commercial constraints, or community concerns.
Still, Africa's ambition is clear: develop industries, create jobs, and become a green minerals powerhouse.
The commodity markets had quite a dramatic year. Lithium prices collapsed by nearly 85 to 90% over 2 years. Oversupply and slowdowns in China played a major role.
Meanwhile, cobalt prices surged from $21,500 per ton in January 2025 to over $52,000 by December. Export restrictions in the DRC and production quotas tightened supply.
Nickel stayed weak because of oversupply, especially from Indonesia. And copper remains king. Production losses in Indonesia, Australia, and Chile pushed prices up to $12,000 per ton by the end of 2025.
And demand will go even higher. In the IEA net zero scenario, copper demand for energy technologies alone rises from 29% in 2024 to 51% by 2050. If you still imagine miners with pickaxes, think again. The report shows that AI is now embedded across the mining value chain: exploration, planning, extraction, logistics, and safety.
Some real examples from the report. AI-optimized ventilation at the Jabal Sayid copper mine cut electricity consumption by 31.2%. Freeport-McMoran increased copper recovery by 1 percentage point using AI optimization and boosted throughput by 10% in a single quarter. Predictive maintenance from Sandvik reduced downtime and supported autonomous operation of multiple drills.
And don't forget smart monitoring tools like Realm Alliance and Augur. These systems use AI to analyze video feeds and detect equipment misalignment or hazards before an accident occurs.
The future of mining is data-driven, automated, and safer. Let's talk about the environmental angle. Recycling is one of the biggest opportunities. Recycling battery metals cuts emissions dramatically. Nickel recycling reduces GHG emissions by 85%. Copper recycling uses just 15% of the energy of primary processing.
And globally, only 46% of copper at end of life is actually recovered today. That leaves huge room for improvement.
Communities are another major topic. By 2025, 43% of critical mineral projects were located on or near indigenous or local community lands. Companies report better engagement, but effectiveness is still limited.
Mining companies increased the number of community initiatives, but effectiveness actually decreased, meaning more projects, but not always more impact.
Mining remains one of the world's most hazardous sectors. In 2024, ICMM members recorded 6,456 injuries and 42 fatalities. Still an improvement, but far from the vision of zero harm.
But tech is helping. Drones for hazard detection, VR training, AI-powered fatigue monitoring, and collision avoidance systems are becoming standard. The report highlights the case where fatigue prediction wearables cut safety alerts and improved haul truck operations.
So what's the takeaway? The world is becoming more dependent on minerals, not less. And mining companies are being asked to do more, to be cleaner, safer, more transparent, and more innovative.
Governments are intervening more, competition for resources is rising, and companies need to invest in community trust and in next-gen technologies.
It's a complex world. But as the BDO report suggests, the future of mining depends on collaboration between governments, communities, companies, investors, and technology partners. That's our guided tour through the key insights of the BDO Annual Mining Report 2026. A big thank you to the authors for such a rich analysis.
We hope you enjoyed this journey underground and into the future. Remember, the world only moves forward if we understand what powers it.
Join us next time on I Like to Move It.
Enjoy the world around you, stay curious, and as always, take care and keep being awesome.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to